Welcome to Shelter and Grace. It's Thursday, April 9th, and it's Maudy Thursday. Today is a sound meditation for a pandemic of generosity and abundance. Here, every day, we shelter together in place, using spirit and words, poems, ancient wisdom, silence, a little science to support us in all of this. It's brought to you by San Francisco Unity and myself, Reverend Eleesabeth Hager. Today is the 21st day of doing these meditations, and I am honored and supported myself by doing them. The readings today are from two sources. The first one is the Unity book, Fasting and Feasting 2020. Today's reading is by Reverend Kelly Isola on a feast on assurance and abundance. It's beautiful. And the second reading is from my book, Rule number 2, Stay Full. The Hospice Chaplain's Field Guide to Caregiving, Finding Resilience on the Front Lines of Love. I created this book to support people who were caring for their infirmed loved ones, as I was doing. I took care of my mother for 11 years. She had dementia. And that's what brought me from my prior professions to being a hospice chaplain. The first 8 rules are about resilient survival and maintenance. Yesterday, I read rule number 1, and it occurred to me that the first 8 might be very useful to many in these challenging times of COVID-19. So I will be doing all 8 in the coming days. So there are many ways to meditate. I use sound, because on most days we can go deeper than words with sound. The many paths of meditation are really all for the same reason, to get insights and guidance and to get clear about what is ours to do now. To return to ourselves, to return to our center. It's very powerful. We meditate to choose better in the moment, in the next moment, and to see the opportunities right in front of us that might have been obscured by the anxiety or the worry or the fear. In so many ways, we are the gardeners of our lives, and we choose. Meditation and prayer gives us more choices and change. And the world is always changing. Here, we use our best to use it all. In this sound meditation, even what we might immediately judge to be annoying, here is the practice to not make it wrong. And by doing that, you can adjust the volume. And you can actually adjust the volume physically and metaphysically. On Zoom, I don't have control of your volume. If you were next to me, I would say, put your hand over your heart and I would gentle the sound for you as I brought it to you. But we don't have that feedback, so you have to do it yourself. Not bad. So why use sound? Our bodies hold so much. We need something more than talk to soothe and to heal that which is no longer working, the stories and notions that are in there really deep. Seth Godin said this about the stories that got baked in deep before we knew we were in an oven. Those subconscious stories. Sound allows us to embody something better and higher, sort of gets under the stories. And besides, quantum physics tells us that we are vibration. And by changing our vibration or our feeling, we can align to something different and higher. That higher vibration, or something happier, or something more sustaining. We align to beautiful sounds that can make a difference in our days and in our lives. I like to think about it as a watercolor of sound. because it's all improv. We don't get practice for life. We just show up and do our best, right? We choose better. So what does it mean to choose better? This is the question, and this is the practice. Part of choosing better is deep and embodied, and it requires patience and the practice of a lifetime to listen to those better voices, those inner voices, that so you can heal enough to find a balance. The wisdom of others is good, and I love to use poetry. But the wisdom found inside is a direct link to the higher, which we find when we drop down to that still small voice inside. Another piece to meditation is to set an intention. So my question to you today is, what is your intention? In Unity, we spend a lot of time talking about words and the powers that they bring. We like it to, we say, we're careful to make it positive and present tense. Otherwise, we can be affirming something negative, like, I'm not going to worry. And so, of course, our attention goes to, don't think about a pink elephant. The brain, the monkey mind, goes to thinking about that which we are focusing on. So we want to focus on something positive. The universe is a friendly place. And then when you focus on that, you find examples of it everywhere. So I'm going to do something quickly here. Let's just practice our intention. So what is your intention today? Why don't we do whatever your intention is with every ring of the bell. Drop down, take a breath of gratitude, and breathe in your intention. And exhale all that is not yours to do. Start over with the bell. Breathe in a breath of gratitude. Start over again with the bell. And reset your intention. What I particularly love about this big bell is how it moves so gradually and beautifully into the spaciousness and silence. It's all sound. All right. So the readings for today are I feast on the assurance of abundance. When we believe in our story of scarcity, we close ourselves off to the world of abundance and generosity. The story of scarcity is not true because the world and all its inhabitants belong to each other. Feasting on abundance means paying attention to what we already have, nourishing it, being grateful for it, and then sharing it. In doing so, what we have expands. In the gospel narrative of Maundy Thursday, Jesus washes the disciples' feet. This great act of humility is a demonstration of belonging that is in sharp contrast to the ways of the world. This power of belonging is expanding what is already present in our lives. Feasting on the assurance and abundance is an invitation to replicate Jesus' act of humility and generosity, to see the abundant world in which we live. Stay full, to do what is yours today. That's enough. Stay full, rule number 2. My mother and I found an unexpected feast of belonging and humility when she herself was in hospice. We were laughing together. It felt so satisfying to be there with her, there with the hospice staff as witness to the joy of letting the nattering not-enoughs go. All that mattered was our deep-hearted, grateful little chuckle together. Oddly, in letting our not-enoughs go, I could fill up. I felt no fear. I was full. Stay full. When I am empty, even the small stuff is an obstacle. Like whitewater rafting, with enough water, the raft will simply find its way around the rocks. But when the river is slow, with bony water, as the river guides say, even a small boulder will block you. Don't make the rookie entrepreneurial mistake of paying yourself last and allowing your tank to run dry. It's dodgy management. Caring for yourself equally with the other is not an original thought, but an ancient and golden rule balance. We make it original each time we practice. Love your beloved as yourself. It works for your neighbor too. I must stay able, loved up, prayed up, rested up, and supported in whatever way I can let in. That's the trick. What can you easily let in that nourishes you? What makes you happy? What fills me? I keep a list in my wallet and feel improved just by thinking about it, because it cannot be about doing more to fix the world or our loved ones, because we can't. If it is, we are lost. I can never do enough to stop change or to stop endings. Stay full to do what is yours to do today. That's enough. That's a good day. Let's take that into our meditation today. Let's continue with our breath of gratitude. Breathe it in through the heart. Use it to set your intention, to set your focus. And exhale all that is not yours to do in this moment. the sound to take you deeper. Align to its vibration. In the Gospel narrative of Maudy, Thursday, Jesus washes the disciples' feet. This great act of humility is a demonstration of belonging that is in sharp contrast to the ways of our world. This power of belonging is expanding what is already present in our lives. Focusing on the assurance of abundance is an invitation to replicate Jesus' act of humility and generosity, to see the abundant world in which we live. See with your heart. See with your gratitude. Stay full to do what is yours to do today. That's enough. Gratitude turns what we have into more than enough. Allow these beautiful sounds to wash through you. The great act of humility that Jesus washed his disciples' feet is a demonstration of belonging that is in sharp contrast to the ways of our world. But this power of belonging expands what is already present in our lives. Feasting on the assurance of abundance is an invitation to replicate Jesus' act of humility and generosity, to see the abundant world in which we live. See with your heart. See with your gratitude. Stay full to do what is yours to do today. That's enough. We remember this place of light, of peace, of sweetness and health and home, this place of light that illuminates and destroys all viruses of fear and dis-ease that might creep into our oh so human thoughts. We reset in this place of peace so that we can be the light to others. We are the gardeners of our lives, and we choose. when we remember this place. And so it is. I'm going to end with this poem by Hafez, because it's so perfect. Plant so that your own heart will grow. Sing because this is the food our starving world needs. Laugh because it is the purest sound. Be the light we seek. Thank you so much for joining us here or in the recorded sessions. Join us again every morning for our Shelter in Grace in Place, 9:45 Pacific Time. My thanks to San Francisco Unity. And if you have any feedback for me, please email me at revm@gardenofchange.com. Blessings and thank you.